I am Anil Kumar Khandelwal. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. We are also publishing books on Amazon. Have a good look at them. They are very wonderful questions. One of them is shared here in this video. It's a tips question which can help students perform much better in IITs or for AP, IB programs. The question here is f of x plus h equals to f of x plus f of y plus x squared plus x squared y plus xy squared, where the limit x approaches 0 of f of x over x is 1. You have to find these three things, which is f of 0, derivative at 0, and a general expression for derivative of this particular function. Amazing problem, right? Let us see how do we solve this, understanding the steps carefully. Right. So it is one of those challenge questions which you come across only in competitive exams. Great. So we are given f of x equals to f of x plus f of y plus x square y plus xy square. We are also given the limit. We need to find what is f of 0. So to find f of 0, since we are given f of x plus y, so it makes sense to put both as zeros, right? So you can say 0 plus 0, right? So we are substituting. In this particular case, we are doing a substitution, which is x equals to y equals to 0. Makes sense, right? So that is how you will get f of 0, right? Perfect. So in the expression, which is f of x, I'll make it 0, plus f of y, I'll make it 0, I mean f of 0, plus 0 times 0, which is 0, plus 0 times 0 is 0, right? So clearly what we get is 2 of f of 0. So 2 of f of 0 is equals to f of 0. I mean, can it be true, right? So f of 0 is equal to 2 times f of 0. Now this can be true only if f of 0 is equal to 0, right? You understand? So very clearly we got the part A answer, which is f of 0 should be 0, right? Now let's look into how do we find f prime of at 0, right? This is what we are going to now look into. Let's go to a fresh page to figure it out. So we are finding the derivative of this expression now. Now derivative means that you're going to apply the formula f of a plus h, right? So to do it, what can we do? We found the derivative at 0, right? So we can say that could be limit h approaches 0 of f of a plus h. A is 0 here, right? 0 plus h. Or, yeah, you could write 0 plus h, or as you wish, you can write 0 plus h, no problem. Okay. Minus f of 0 over h. So that becomes the limit, and that will give us the derivative at 0. Perfect. Now, how do we move forward from here? So what is f of 0 plus h? This is what we need to figure out. And we can say f of 0 plus h should be, look here, right? We have x plus y. And we want to make it 0 plus h. So what should we do? What we should do here is replace x with 0 and y with h, right? So we get limit h approaches 0. F of 0 plus h means f with x with 0. So we are replacing now x with 0 and y with h, correct, in this particular expression. So we get f of 0, right, plus f of y plus x is 0 for us. So that becomes 0. The other expression also becomes 0, right? And so we can write 0 here, right? Minus f of 0, minus f of 0. over h. So that is what we get, and we could now write this as limit h approaches 0. So f of 0 minus f of 0 cancel. So we are left with f of y over h. Now, so y is replaced with h. So we could write this as f of h over h, right? Since y is also replaced with h, right? So I could write this as y of h. Let me change it, erase and write y of h. So limit y of h over h. Now what should that be? So this is a thing which we need to resolve. We are given that the limit as x approaches 0 of f of x over x is 1. So if I replace this with h, right, so what do I get? We get limit, we are given x approaches 0 is equal to, is equal to 1 for f of x over x, right? Now we are looking at h approaching 0. So that should be what? So this can be changed to limit h approaching 0 of f of h over h. That should be also 1, right? So therefore, we get this as equal to 1. You see that? So we found our answer, which is that the derivative at 0 should be equal to 1. Perfect. You see how neatly we could actually solve this. So it's kind of tricky. We are working around with x, h, y, and all these numbers to get our result, right? Great. Now let's move on to the last part of it, which is to find the derivative of the given expression. Now, we are now trying to find what is f prime of x. Now, f prime of x will be limit h approaches 0, f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Great. Right. So, limit h approaching 0. F of x plus h means in this particular expression, I am going to replace all y's with h, right? So, we are left with uh, f of x plus f of h plus x square h plus x h square, right? Minus f of x over x h. Now this is equal to, let's change the ink. So these cancel and we are left with limit h approaching 0 for f of h over h. So I could, rewrite. So plus x square h over h will be plus x square plus x h square, 1h cancel, x h. Correct. Now, from here, we can write limit for each where h approaching 0. And we know that f of h over h is 1, right? So this, we just calculated. This is equal to 1, right? So we write this as 1. Or we may like limit h approaching 0 of f of h over h plus limit, properties of limit, right? X square plus limit h approaching 0 for xh, right? So that gives us the first expression is 1. The second one, when x square h, it is independent of that, right? And the third one becomes 0. So our answer now is 1 plus x square, right? So we got our answer, which is that the derivative is 1 plus x square. So that's the function, which really defines the derivative, right? So with that, we are able to answer this question neatly. Simple strategy, extremely difficult question. Concepts help. So that's where our classes make huge difference. Feel free to join our classes. Send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. Look for our books on Amazon. They will be very helpful. Thank you and all the best.